Evening again, everyone. And today we will talk something related to English. As we know that if we study English or studying any subject, we also has the purpose. So now I'm very curious and perhaps everyone curious also, right? What is the purpose of the study English? I myself and my teachers. His name is Wanda, and my senior, his name is Kiran. So now let's to know what are the purpose, why they study English. So I give the priorities to my teacher first.
Okay, so good evenings, Venerable and everyone. Thanks for having me again. I think this is a beautiful question ever. The questions go by why should we learn English?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the purpose of learning English. I think this is not the secret thing anymore because today we can say the industrial revolution, right? 4.0 we can say digital era. Because I think all over the world, maybe English is maybe 90 or 70% have been used is English. So that's why learning English is the purpose of every student, not just only me or not only you, but everyone who live in, I think around the world. Okay, but what is the purpose of myself to learning English? Because I come from farmer family and I have no opportunity to learn before, but after I become monk, I am everything not just free, but it's I think half right maybe. Yeah, and my purpose to learn English is about I think one important thing is about learning English is just a tool. English is just only a tool, because what is the purpose of using English? This is the question, the big question we should ask. What English is important for? Yeah, this is for us, especially in Cambodia. We have many places tourist place we want to show to the world. Example, we have many beautiful culture in Cambodia, so we would like to share to the world. So if we think what's language that many people use nowadays, maybe we think that English, Chinese or something like that. But English is I think the international language now. Yeah, if we look deeply, and we can see English example internet. Right. Okay. Internet, it's many documents they wrote in English. So I think it's a good idea to know English, and then we can learn more. We can understand more about the world, not just only our culture. But the purpose of learning is about researching some information, some knowledge. But more important is about what we can share through English to others. Example, our culture at the moment I mentioned. Okay, yeah. And just for my personally, I would like to share about the purpose of my learning English is about my purpose to go abroad. Yeah, okay. This is my purpose. I learn English because I want to study abroad.
Which country did you want?
I don't dream big, but Thailand is my first. Yeah, cool. But just for I think the international school, international university in Thailand, because I don't mean our university in Cambodia is not good, but if we go far and then we can see the world. Yeah, this is the way that they can open our eye, our mind, our idea as well. Yeah, if we can see something new, we can learn something new as well. Yeah, this is my purpose of learning English. And yeah, I think I encourage everyone English is important, especially student at university, right? Yeah. Even though you don't learn about English literature, but English still still used. Yes, still important for us. Yeah, example to search some document on internet, English is needed, right? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. As he said at the moment, either general purpose or his personal, and he said at the moment, what is the significance or kind of the obvious purpose is he have a big dream. He want to go to abroad, and Thailand, right? Your first purpose.
Thailand is my, I think like my prototype. I think like my first dream, but
Okay.
I think like if other country.
Okay. So
yes.
so
USA,
how you achieve it, right? Go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. Do you have any dream like which country that you demands to go? You can tell me something.
I personally want to go to Australia
Australia.
because like I, I applied for maybe 20 times but I fail. I think like the demand is about IELTS score. Yeah, I don't know, but I never test I never test myself like to get an IELTS score. I might commit myself like to get IELTS score.
So yeah, you better get one. I thought is the better if like you go to Australia, your purpose is want to study forward your study, right?
Yeah, study.
So that's well. So now you're teachers, and I thought it's the better one that you better get the IELTS or any international test in order to achieve a dream. So now thank you for you, and we will look back to our senior, and we didn't talk about the generally purpose because of we have teachers, and all you guys may know a lot about the public's like purpose that the English learners study English for what. So today we just want to know what's the main purpose that you study English.
Thank you so much, Honorable Seha and Honorable Vanda, for your explanation about the purpose, your purpose and your feeling as well. But for me, not far away from Honorable Vanda, but I want to tell something my feeling before, because before I don't know about what is English, because I was born in you can say countryside, and I just study English at secondary school before. But I don't know. I don't know ABCD. But when I become a monkhood, I just study hard English. So the first time very hard for me to study. When I try study, for me I'm not a clever monk, a clever student, but I'm trying. So I can say study hard every day, not give up the school. I study sometimes. I study English 4 hours per day. Yeah, 3 hours per day. Study a lot. So I want to tell all you about my purpose or the useful of studying English. Yeah, Honorable Vanda mentioned already about this. Nowadays you can say English is the international language. The country in around the world use English, especially USA, UK, Australia, Singapore. Example, international organization, ASEAN as well. So, yeah, South Asian Association, South Asian nation use English to what? To run the business, to investment, to meeting and to communicate as well. Example for me, my purpose. I like study English, but I'm not give up study Khmer because I like read Khmer dictionary and I like read history of Cambodia or culture of Cambodia as well, especially Buddhism. My purpose is I want to share my our culture to other people around the world to know, especially foreigner, because when you understand about our culture, you understand about Buddhism. The best way for Buddhist monk share in social media or share to the people that they want to know. Buddhism very important for the people in around the world, and our culture very important as well. If you want to promote or advertise our culture, to promote our nation, English the best way for all of you to advertise, to promote our country to other country in around the world to know what is Cambodia, right? What is our culture, what is Buddhism as well. So this is my purpose, and other purpose means that I want to build my knowledge. I want to improve my capacity, because English is the best way for me to improve. Improve for what? Improve for example, I want to research. I want to know something about history. I want to know something about biography. I want to know about economic, Buddhism as well. In Google and YouTube, very important, social media. So this is my purpose not speak a long time because depend on time. And I ask you what is your purpose that you decided to study English?
Okay. Thank you. Asking back. To me, it's not different from teachers and you. About the purpose of studying English, like I have the general purpose and my personal purpose. As I also tell you in some day, back in the day, in the past, I said that I want to be in cyber security related to technology, or we call it out information technology. And many seniors mentioned that if you want to study information technology related to those things, you have to know English and mathematics. So that's why I try so hard to study English. Since like COVID-19, I remember that I started studying English during the COVID-19 with you, and I studying online class. I study consistently since the day until now. I can get better a little bit. I can speak, yeah. And the biggest purpose is just only like I see the foreigners speaking English, so that's why I just feel I like it, I'm passionate with it, and I dream someday I'll learn it. So now I can achieve the first step that I can speak, but most importantly, I thought I have to get the IELTS, or can say that improve my English skill more increasingly. And I also dream big as well about I want to go to United States Kingdom, because I have heard a lot from the state like it is wonderful or something. It's like that. I want to see the other outside from our country, what was different. And also general purpose, as you said, we use English for research, the lessons in the university life, or any lesson related to biography, astrology, biography or something. Many subjects that the like poster or writers spread into Google, we can search, or we can get a knowledge from those. If you don't know English, it a little bit hard for us because of any documentary. It's very poor in Khmer. I mean that if we check in Khmer, it also have, but it a little bit. But if we check in English, perhaps it kind of global one. So this is my purpose, and I think you guys perhaps have your personal purpose as well. If we're studying English without any purpose, like as we cook the food without any tasty, right? Any ingredient. So that's why if you want or you study English right now, currently you at least have one purpose study English. So this thought can be boost you study hard and put effort in it. That's it. So I thought that is enough for today, and thank you, and I hope you guys understand well and how's the purpose of studying English. Goodbye, see you next video.